Thanks for the F Shack. Love Dirty Mike and the boys.
Hey, are you Dirty Mike and the boys? How you know who we are?
What's this big called, the podcast?
Morning Good. Oh, I love
Hey, welcome to the Earth. Thanks. Oh, wait, I'll start over.
Welcome to Morning Good.
And we're here with Dean David and David Bakker.
Yeah.
Oof.
Dean David Bakker.
Dean David Bakker. We combined
Dean
them all.
David Bakker?
Yeah. I was telling him I'm working on a fucking, just for fun, I'm writing a Batman script, and it's like the most fun I've ever had writing ever.
You were telling David?
Yeah.
Batman? What kind of Batman? A cartoon Batman?
Just like a screenplay. I guess anything. It's not like I'm writing something with the intention of not selling it, just to get better at writing.
That's cool. That's a good thing to do.
Yeah, it's fun too because like when you're writing like comedy, like you're like everything, you're like that's fucking hack. Like this has been done. This character's just Kenny Powers.
Yeah.
And this, I'm like Commissioner Gordon would say that. like there's no like your brain kind of just relaxes more.
Do you want to like tell me about it?
No. It's really funny to bring it up and then be like, nah.
I can't learn anything about it.
No.
All right, well,
Maybe
cool.
when I finish it.
Well, I could say the same thing to you and not tell you about it and sound pretty impressive. I could be like, I'm working on a story.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
No.
But I can't tell you about
A saga.
Yeah, it's really good, but you just can't. Nobody can read it.
Yeah.
It's so
Yeah.
good. No, I think there's a thing that happens with like, I mean, it happens with stand up where like the more you do something, the more you realize you're not good at it. You know what I mean? And then you get better at it. But it's one of those things where I'm definitely at that writing stage where I'm like, okay, this is like when I first started like writing scripts and stuff, I was like, this is fucking genius. And then like I look back, I was like, ugh.
Yeah.
I feel like I learned it pretty quick. I thought like writer. At first I was like, oh, I'm gonna be. I can't wait to excel at everything and be awesome forever. Like I can't wait. And then I was trying to do one thing. I was like, oh, I can't do anything.
Yeah.
Like I tried writing a script. I was like, oh, this is not.
What script did you start trying?
I mean, a bunch of different things. And
Yeah.
I've made stuff that like just did not become something that great. You know,
Yeah.
just things I wrote. I was like, man, this is no Social Network.
Didn't you have like a superhero story you did?
Yeah, but that's different.
We don't
That's
have
like-
to go into it. But
No, that's like an odd. Yeah, that's true. I made a comic book as a kid. That evolved over time into something like halfway legitimately decent, but like to a level of like Saturday morning cartoon. Like the villain, I don't really even know how the superpowers he has works.
When you said Saturday morning cartoon, I don't know why I pictured a villain as just like a giant hat with like
Yeah,
like,
I mean,
like with
Batman?
eyes, like his eyes. You know what I mean? I just picture like I don't know why I picture like a Flintstone looking thing.
That's what you pictured for him?
Well, no, just because he said Saturday morning cartoon.
Yeah,
well, yeah, because when I wrote, when I would make it as a kid, eventually I stopped because I was getting older. I was like, okay, like I'm not as entertained by this tale because
Yeah.
You aged out of it because it took
yeah,
too long?
but I don't know how to tell it smarter than this. I don't.
Yeah.
I don't know science or NASA stuff. It's about a guy who goes to space and he becomes like he gets sucked into a black
I don't know the
hole.
science.
I'm like, I don't know how that all works. I wouldn't even know how to write it down to explain it. You know what I mean? Like, well, so that kind of did. But that's just. But that was more on pause. Like, that's like
Yeah.
I figured one day I'd meet someone that knew.
Yeah, and then you're like this person will fill in all the gaps.
Like one day, because I think it takes I don't know. I mean, it could be an excuse, but a lot of the great writer people are like a group of two guys.
Duos.
Yes, you get one fucking maniac that like can barely show up on time,
Yep.
has a severe drug problem, and then a fucking nerd. that's
Yeah.
not that funny, but
Less
really
creative,
organized.
but more organized.
Yes,
Yeah,
that's always how it
yeah.
fucking works. It works out perfectly. Yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, like Trey Parker, Matt Stone, Matt David, Ben Affleck. I
Jerry
just haven't
Seinfeld,
found my guy for
Larry
like that
David.
particular comic book series yet, but maybe one day. You know?
Yeah.
That's kind of my hope.
Well, who was the nerd there? I guess Larry David was the nerd.
Larry David's
I think
less
Larry was
funny.
the creative genius.
No, he's the quieter guy in the dynamic that I think he means. Like
Yeah.
Seinfeld's like the,
You think Seinfeld was the creative genius?
he's
behind?
definitely not the like
I thought he was
quieter,
the straight man,
less funny.
organized.
guy out of the two of them.
I just wish he didn't bore me. He got me not into stand up. Like I saw Seinfeld on an airplane one time, and I was like, I fucking hate this nerd.
What?
That's a funny place
I
to
love
watch
him.
him. Yeah, I like him too, Seinfeld. In
But-
person. You've seen him in
I
live?
hear that a lot,
No,
though, Michael.
If you see him live, it's a whole. I used to feel the same, and then I saw him live, and I was like, okay. When you're around him,
What was your feedback live? What did you think?
I was like, oh my god, he's fucking amazing.
Yeah, he's like a performer, right?
I was like, yeah, he's really doing that thing that
He's
like
got a suit.
you know how every time you ever see him on TV he's killing. He was doing that, but in person. I was like, okay,
yeah,
there it is.
I liked B movie.
B movie. Yeah,
I like it because of my fetish.
You have a bee fetish?
That's right.
Yeah.
The mom in B movie's hot.
Oh,
the
she's
mom, she's not a mom.
fucking- Oh, you have a
Yeah, the mom,
giantess
the
fetish,
big-
right?
She's not a mom.
She's not a mom.
No, she's just
A woman?
A woman that has a husband. And
giant-
yeah, I got a giant fetish
A
for
giant fetish.
women.
Yeah,
Right,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
right.
Yeah, it's
giant
like, you know,
women.
whatever. And so, yeah, that was hot growing up.
That's got to be tough because I've always wondered about that. Because like all my fetishes I could do in person, but for the most part,
I
But-
know.
I think like that's got to be tough because you can't really reenact it. Like, how does that all work? It's just
It's a-
tall women.
No, power dynamic. It's power dynamic.
Okay,
It's like
yeah.
if someone's my manager, like if I'm a server or something, and I'm like,
Yeah.
my manager's a woman,
Yeah,
and I'm
yeah.
like, hey, I need this day off. And she's like, oh, you want this day off? Like, suck my tits.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And then it's like, if you don't suck my tits, I won't give you the day off. It's like, oh my God, I have to suck your tits.
Yeah, yeah,
Otherwise, I
yeah.
won't get the day.
Suck
You played this
Cut
out?
from the same cloth. I was going to say suck from the same cloth. Sucked from the same cock. No, we're cut from the same cloth.
So you can see how B movie reminded me a lot of that, you know. So
Yeah, no, I'm the same way, dude. There's something about a woman. I matched one time with a woman on field that was like, I fucking fucked up the date, but she was like 6'9" or something crazy like that. And I was like, dude, this is.
You have a tall woman fetish?
I like it all, but I like it's definitely hot to me. Like, I like,
Yeah.
I'm not like
Oh, hell
I
yeah.
don't really fall into one
Oh, yeah.
lane, but it is a lot of like I am like that is hot
Yeah.
because of novelty. But then it is funny though when you're like texting somebody and you're like, this is kind of fucked up because I'm literally only doing this because you're 6.
Sure.
I'm like literally this is all just me trying to live out of. So I am kind
Yeah.
of using you in a way.
But you're saying you're like emotionally interested.
no.
implied.
I would never lie. I would never lie.
But you don't. Yeah. I like a tall
I'd
girl
just be like,
too.
what's it like being tall?
Yeah.
That's what I would say the whole time.
There's something about like direct eye contact when you kiss. You don't have to like bend down at all. I'm like, whoa, you're all the way
See,
up
but
here.
I also
I
love
like it.
short girls because I like short girl energy. For me, it's just
Oh,
like
yeah.
I like a little bit of everything, but like I can definitely get into like a giant. You just riding on her
yeah,
shoulders.
well, they don't
and
have to
shit.
be tall in every situation.
Yeah.
It's metaphorical. The
Right.
giant part
They're
is a metaphor.
giant
Yeah,
energy.
You know, and then you get older, and it's like, you know,
It-
I'm getting older now. I'm like, okay, it's getting hard to just jerk off to like this.
Giants.
Yeah, I'm like, I need something to work with, so that because when I'm with somebody, I have really, when I'm doing something with somebody and we're having sex, it's like there are actual good moments that occur, but they're not me being shrunken down. It's like there's actual good moments happening. So it's like, well, I work off that. It's like I liked that, and it's in the realm of this dynamic. So you see what I'm
Dude,
saying?
you just want to be Ant-Man shrunken down in a woman's
Yeah,
ass.
Ant-Man.
Ant-Man's. They have so many opportunities to make so many giant women scenes. And and they
That's
don't
like
do
a
it.
flawed movie. You're
Yeah,
like, this is
they
fucking.
make one.
Because he gets big,
They-
right?
yeah,
But
but
the women never do.
He's got like a daughter. She grows up. I think she's like I don't know how old she is in the movie, but she's like she grows up from being a kid, and then now she's like a character. Now she's like a hero.
I
his
agree.
daughter?
Huge flaw. He should fuck his daughter as Ant-Man. He should be punching her clit to get her off.
Dude, so many media has so many versions of giant women. Like there's
Yeah.
like this attack. There's a movie like Attack of the 50-Foot Woman.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
There's like all these. You
Honey,
know,
I Shrunk
Wait,
the Kids.
I Shrunk
you're
the
probably a
Kids.
fan of this guy. There's this Japanese artist. Do you know who I'm talking about? He makes these women giant. Dude, I'm gonna give
I
you
don't
something
know.
to look at.
Are
It's
they all
like
Japanese?
what's up?
Are they all Japanese that he makes, or
Yes, but in the face they look like they could go dark hair, white chicks, or Japanese.
Do you have a race preference on the side? On the
no?
no, okay.
Actually,
Not that you mentioned.
But these pictures, dude, they're so hot. It's like this woman's like giant ass sitting on this like ooh like nervous Chinese businessman's face. And it's like all that, and it's like yeah. He's just scared, and I'm like, oh, this guy gets kind of yeah.
Yeah.
But do you ever? What is your? Because this is my thing. I got a lot of fetishes. Occasionally, I feel
really? What is yours?
oh, I've been fucking pissed on, spat on.
What?
I don't like getting pegged, but I've done it a couple times.
Whoa!
Pissed on. Do you,
Pissed on. I've done both.
Do you like peeing?
Yeah, I like both. Yeah.
Okay.
Really? Like you stand on them, or is it like
So
it's like a
so it's like every
on
time
the
I've been,
floor?
every
Like-
time I've been pissed on, it's in the shower or
Oh.
bathtub. Yeah.
Oh, you
Okay.
shower together and you.
Oh,
pee?
you know what?
That's respect.
One time on a golf course, but yeah.
Oh wow!
Wait,
it was
What
fucking-
hole?
with a guy?
My mouth. Oh, already a good episode. Fuck yeah, 9 minutes in. But wait, what were you saying?
Oh, pissed on.
Yeah. But I also like peeing on. Like it's like for me, it's like there's something kind of savage about it all, which is fun. Like I've done it reverse. So I've had a woman pee on me. Or no, I pee on her, and then she peed on me, and then we fucked in the bathtub full of piss, which is fucking just disgusting.
Like only piss?
Yeah. Now that I think about it, yeah.
Dude, so
But and it's like
you guys fucked in both your pisses to like
yeah, and I was like, this is so.
What's hot about it? It's like degrading, right? It's like
To both of you
I don't
at
give
the
a
same
shit.
time.
I'm doing this.
Hey,
Yeah.
wouldn't it be hot if we gave each other a bad life?
For me, there's an aspect of like it's like we're fucking wild. Like there's a sort of rock and roll aspect to it. I think, a little bit.
And there's an aspect of being like uninhibited, like because
so-
I feel like sometimes I get nervous when I go to the bathroom in public, like but like then I
That is such a funny idea. She's like fucking pissing me, and you're like, 1 second, you're totally my fucking bitch. 1 second, just like a little drizzle comes out.
I can't do it.
Yeah, I can't. Wait, can we put the water on so I can get in the mood?
Yeah.
But for me, it's like okay, so a woman peeing on me is hot because of the power dynamic.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
it weirdly goes the other way around. So me peeing on her is hot because for me, it's showing how into me. So when I'm getting peed on by a woman, I'm showing her how into her I am.
Yeah.
But also, if I'm peeing on a woman, she's showing me. It feels like extreme consent in a way because she's kind of like asking for something so crazy that I feel like it's kind of. Does that make any sense? 'Cause I'm like,
Yeah.
She wants all of you, dude.
It's kind of sweet.
yeah,
Yeah.
It's like she really likes me.
right.
It's actually
yeah,
pretty
how could
tangy,
she not
but-
like you if she likes that? Like,
Yeah, I know
mean-
she likes me because she lets me pee on her.
like even if you're having sex, you're not really sure until she
Right.
actually.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I fucked somebody like 30 times. And I'm like, do you like me? Do you? I have friends, dude.
I really don't feel.
I'll say this: Christoph Jean. Not that we fucked, but he's a friend comedian. This guy for like 5 years, I just didn't think liked me, and it was just because he's just kind of a quiet. Some people just don't express the
Sure.
same way.
Yeah.
Where I'm probably the opposite. There's probably people I don't like that think I like them because I'm very nice, but I don't really dislike a lot of people.
Yeah, there's people who I like, but a lot of them think I dislike. But
Yeah.
I know that they think that, so I make it hard for them a little bit.
Yeah.
So I'm like, fuck you for even thinking that.
Yeah.
Like I hate you for even thinking for no reason, and you being weird with me because you had that thought, and now you want me to like prove it to you that like I like you. Well, now I'm gonna be a little difficult.
Yeah.
I kind of get what you're
Walls
saying.
up
yeah.
again.
Yeah, walls up.
Yeah.
Prove it to me that you have it in you to fucking talk to me and not
Right.
hate me for no reason.
Balls in your court.
Yeah, exactly.
I feel that.
Yeah, that's the thing too. If somebody doesn't, the hard part is some people like they feel like they want you to do all the work, and at some point you got to be an adult and be like, look, if you want to talk to me, talk to me. If you don't, like, you know what I mean? It's like it's not. I'm a very outgoing person, but that doesn't mean it's always has to be my job. Like it happens on fucking dates where I've literally been like, okay, now it's your turn to carry the conversation. Like, I've just
Yeah.
said that because I'm like,
Like you've dug and dug and dug. And
Yeah,
gotten
you're like,
shit
look.
and
what am I fucking?
yeah.
Yeah,
Dude, I'm the opposite. I do all the work. Like I'll go out of my, like I have no boundaries, people pleasing. I just like want everybody to like me back. So I'll be like, yeah, tell me about, I'll make conversation with anybody. But I feel like I gotta be more of a dick. You know what
You're
I
gonna
mean?
be
why is
dick.
that?
Well, I don't know. Just like more like it's, I mean,
Maybe
if I'm interested in
you
people
get
and talking
something
to
out
them,
of that. You like being around those people.
I do, but like,
Maybe some of the times.
it could be out of insecurity though, too, of just like wanting to be liked by everyone and not having any boundaries.
I don't do it as much because I don't get as much out of acting that way
Yeah.
for them. You
Sure.
know what I mean? It's like it's draining for me. So, but I used to not feel that way.
Yeah.
So I don't know if it's. You shouldn't be a dick. Just do what works for you.
Yeah.
Yes, you know what I mean?
Well, my thing is this: I'm really bad at people being mad at me that I care about. So I'm so like random people. I don't give a fuck. Some guy on the street could be like, "I fucking listen to your podcast." I think you're disgusting. I'll be like, "That's fair. I don't care." But then like, so the other day, my roommate Jake, he was just fucking with me. He just texts me, says, "Hey man," and nothing else.
Oh yeah, I was there with you.
And then it was a joke, but I would literally was like, what the fuck? And it brought me back to being in a relationship where like I just couldn't have a woman mad at me, which is fucking retarded because it's like there's always going to be a lady mad at me. Like it's
Yeah.
just a part of life. And it's like there's something about like I don't know. I just like somebody. I think it's some people pleaser aspect where I'm like,
Yeah.
no. Can you believe I'm awesome? Because like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Yeah.
Yeah.
But then other people, I'm like, I don't. Why would I give a fuck what you think? You know what I mean?
So he said, "Hey, man."
Yeah, he was just fucking with me. Like he was about to say something serious, and then he just made some joke.
Oh.
He said, "Hey, man," and I said, "I'm not looking at this, and I'm going on stage. I'm not going to look at whatever it fucking says." Because when it's a roommate, I was like, "This could be 9 things."
Yeah.
Like I got fucking like pretty drunk on Saturday, and then I'm like, "This could have been this,
Something
something that. This could have been like me leaving the dishes out.
Yeah.
Which is really funny because like 3 weeks ago, I was like, white boy summer's ending. I'm locking in and we're not going to drink that much. And that did not. But I did get a lot done. I did drink less recently and I did get a fuck ton of shit done. But I have like no money. So I was like, my buddy's like, hey, do you want to go to, he's like, let's hang out. I was like, well, maybe we have a couple beers on my roof. I'm like, that seems like a nice way to like, relax. And then we got invited to, I think I told you about this, a fucking party at a church.
Yeah.
It was a
Ooh,
church was cool.
church party.
Yes.
Praise the Lord.
For him.
Yeah.
Praise
Which is
you,
what I
praise-
thought it was
praise
going to
you.
be. But it turns out it was hipster sacrilegion. So it was
Sure.
like,
A lot of depravity.
yes. So
Good.
this woman rented out a
Right.
church. My buddy's like, I will pay for her cover. So I spent $4 on a White Claw Surge. So I was like, okay, financially, I can defend this position of, you know what I mean? It's like, I in my mind, I was like, I rode all day. I worked hard. I hung out at a club. You know what I mean? I was like, I
Yeah,
fucking
you
did it.
earned it.
Yeah, I was like, whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, they took a church. I didn't know you could just use churches as event spaces. So like, my friends are doing fucking coke in the pews. Like, there's like a dance floor. Like all the chicks, there's chicks dressed like slutty nuns.
Oh hell yeah.
That sounds amazing.
yeah.
Slutty nuns.
Yeah, there was a
God.
gay guy that. So I dressed as a priest, and someone really didn't get where I was coming from.
Did the priest have a twist also? Was he like a slutty priest or was he like a buff priest?
So I was gonna be a buff priest for Halloween, and then I got a muscle suit, and it just didn't work. I just looked like a fat priest. So I literally bought a muscle suit for Halloween and a priest suit. I was big. I'll be a jacked priest
How could you look fat in the suit that's made to look like muscles?
because I was fat. And it was just it like the priest thing just like didn't fit around the muscles enough, so it just was wide and it wasn't defined.
You just were huge.
Yeah, it was just a large
brick
presence
of a priest.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but what was I saying? These gay guys were talking.
So what'd you dress up instead as?
I was just a priest,
Okay.
which is kind of lame, but
That's fine.
I think
Yeah.
priest is good. Yeah.
it's like everybody's done. I used to take pride in Halloween. Like I was Alex Jones like 7 years ago, like before people knew who he was. So like the occasional person would be like Alex Jones, yeah, and I'm like,
Dude.
yeah, the frogs are gay. And then I was like Greta Thunberg one year.
Dude, I went as Brett Kavanaugh one year.
That's awesome.
I was such a jackass for Halloween. You know who that is, dude?
Brett Kavanaugh?
Yeah, he's the old Supreme Court justice.
Yeah.
It was in the news a lot.
I know his name and I know what those things are, but that's all I know.
He got accused of. What did he get accused
Having
of?
a good time.
Having a good
Oh,
time
wait.
and like
Yeah, I know about
he's
I
like,
know
I
he was-
drink beer. I like beer.
What's that? Is that okay? It's just, that's all beer?
No.
It was
He
very
had-
provocative
it
at
was-
the time. Women hated Brett Kavanaugh. Just
Yeah,
loved
yeah.
Brett Kavanaugh.
He had like a
Okay.
rape.
Not because of the beer thing.
No, it was the rape. But then in the
Oh,
rape,
okay, I gotcha.
in the rape trial, he's like, I like beer. I like drinking beers. So like he got
Oh.
kind of memed a little bit because he just said something funny in a
Yeah,
serious
yeah,
I know.
situation.
Okay. Oh,
Yeah.
hey, at least they
I was
made
such a
something out of it.
jackass back
Yeah,
then. I just
yeah.
wanted to be provocative with Halloween.
Well, yeah, but Halloween should be like stand-up comedy, where like Halloween you should be able to go fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Like, get one day of like the most inappropriate costumes. Then we're like, come on, that was
Yeah.
kind of
I
fun.
just think it's cool if you could think of a costume at all, man. I have hard times thinking of things.
What have you gone as?
Like Joker when it was cool.
I could see you as
Before
Joker.
it was fucking
100%.
incelly and weird.
Yeah, totally see you as Joker.
Back when it was like, oh, the Dark Knight, everyone loves the Dark Knight, and then like, oh, Joaquin Phoenix, and then okay, and then it got weird.
yeah.
And then I don't know. There was a year, I swear, dude, you wouldn't even believe me. I was in a Halloween store for 2 hours, just like looking at stuff. And
Yeah.
I called 4 people in the. I was like, dude,
Do you have
why
OCD?
can't I? I don't know, but
I do, and I do Halloween stores, bro.
Same.
I'm telling you, I've done the exact same thing. 2 hours. Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
so overwhelmed. Everything. I don't know. I just like was like, what can I be? I don't know. And then I picked like the lamest thing. I got like a Santa Claus hat. I'm like, I'll wear a Santa hat.
Just the hat?
Because it's the wrong holiday. And I felt so stupid. And now I think I have a good one. I'm gonna be Danny Phantom.
Oh, that's a great.
Right? How
Wait.
could I have not thought of that? It took
Crap,
me, like,
I gotta
for
Google it. I
years.
forget who this is. Danny Phantom?
He's like a cartoon.
Possible?
He's like kind of like Kim
They look
Possible.
kind of like similar. Yeah.
He's
this
like
is-
the vibe of Kim. He's like
I'm
a teen
Googling.
hero.
Oh, yeah.
he
Yeah,
catches
dude.
ghosts. That's
Yeah,
his thing.
dude,
Yeah, you
I
look-
can't believe I didn't think it's like the easiest thing to pull off. You just gotta, get like the jumpsuit,
Yeah,
which
yeah.
is comfortable to wear in the
Spandex,
cold,
boots,
and then you
gloves.
get the. I mean, dude, I can't believe it took me like this long to think about it.
And well, I think my thing too is like if I'm at the store, sometimes I like I'm looking for. I want to build my own shit sometimes, and then you try to build your own shit, and it just doesn't come out the same
Oh
way
my
that you
God.
think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What'd you try to build?
One time in college, I was trying to do American Pie. I was trying to get ass cheeks and a pie on my dick, and I was trying to get me
Nice.
Jason Biggs fucking the pie,
Nice.
and it just did not go together. Like it just looked like it did not really look like I was fucking the pie, and it was just like a whole mess. But I was like, in my head, it
I
makes so
couldn't
much.
get the illusion right. It
Right.
didn't really.
In my head, I was like, this makes so much sense. Like this would be perfect.
Dude, I'm so stupid, man. When I was a kid, I wanted to be the Grim Reaper.
Hell yeah.
And so I needed a scythe. I didn't know you could just fucking buy them for like $2, like anywhere.
Wait, a what? The,
like a scythe, like the
what is-
thing, the
what's that?
staff that he
oh,
holds.
that's what that's called.
Yeah. You could literally buy 20 different variations of that at your local anywhere that
Yeah.
sells Halloween. It's like takes. I didn't know that though. I tried making one.
Yeah, you tried wielding metal.
Dude,
You're like
I took a broom,
welding.
Dude, I took a broom of ours and I broke off the cleaning part. And I
Oh
tried. I
my
didn't
God.
even paint it black. I Sharpied it black.
Oh, that's so much extra work.
Worse. And then, dude, I took a piece of box, cardboard, and then put tin foil over it with tape. It just kept falling apart. My hands kept making the marks go off. And it looked awful. And it was, and I didn't realize how easily I could have just purchased one.
Yeah, it would have been so much easier. But there's
Yeah.
something that feels good about like if you could make the costume itself.
Yeah.
Like one I saw this. We're talking about like edgy Halloween costumes. Somebody went because Robin Williams hung himself. Somebody went as Mrs. Doubtfire with a noose around her neck, and I'm like, that's really fucked
Sweet.
up. And I'm like, that is
Yeah.
Like I'm not saying that's the best one, but like I've seen costumes like that where I'm like, oh, first off, they went full Miss Doubtfire, like head
Yeah.
to toe, old person phase. I've seen cool ones, dude. I saw like somebody was like a chimpanzee George Washington. Like they had chimpanzee prosthetics, but they were also George Washington. Like I like shit like that where like you're kind of mixing two things. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The thing with the guy who that hung himself, dude. That's a weird one though, right?
Oh,
Yeah, it's like
way too
combining
Are
far.
the
people
love
gonna
of
be
the
like at the
90s
party,
with
be like,
Robin
dude, I
Williams'
love your
suicide.
costume.
But my
That's so cool.
the whole point of what I'm saying is they took Robin Williams and one of his like the contrast is so strong. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
George Washington and a chimpanzee. There's a giant contrast there.
Yeah.
Robin Williams playing Miss Doubtfire and Robin Williams now are like it's such a contrast. So
Yeah.
that was a bad example.
No, it's a funny example. We'll tell
Yeah,
you.
but
Oh, shit.
Yeah, don't worry about it. It's just water.
My bad.
Yeah, I don't know. Some people do a really good one. I think I got to start thinking now. You got to I don't know the best or the up to date. I don't know when you get something that's like just a month out, like something
Yeah,
happens right
topical.
before.
Right.
Yeah.
So they always try to make you fucking. They give you a movie. Hey, be this for Halloween.
Yeah.
It's like I was thinking Danny Phantom the whole time, dude.
Yeah.
Trying to fuck with my plans.
Is there a Danny
Yeah.
Phantom movie coming out this year?
No, but
No.
it just took me
What
so
if there
long
was
to think
everybody's
of it.
Danny Phantom this year?
I like
I
that.
wish.
There's a rap lyric recently where he's like, got that ghost Glock, Danny Phantom. And I'm like, that's fucking badass,
There you
dude. I
go.
love when this guy Infamous has all these like weird, he's like referencing like Percy Jackson, but he's like this like hood,
Who?
this rapper.
Which is like some guy?
His name's Infamous.
Oh,
Wait.
what's his name?
Infamous.
Infamous. Okay.
But it's like he'll have like random things like that. He's referencing like, but I'm like that's fun because it's like way out there. And
Yeah. Like a black guy watching cartoons.
yeah.
I like to know that they watch cartoons.
it. Yeah, it is.
What?
There was.
You say that about black people? So you like
Yeah.
you like to know that they watch cartoons? What do you think they do? How are,
No. I didn't mean to. Yeah.
Racist guys like the worst part of it all
Yeah,
is
I
they
know,
don't even
black-
watch cartoons.
black kids are just they're watching.
No, like a
the
bunch of my black
news.
buddies.
I will say this: I am so out of touch too. Like by the way, I know nothing about black people. I'll just straight up say I know nothing about black people. I remember when I was a kid, I found out my black friend liked Green Day, and it like almost didn't even like. I was like, I just didn't know that we could like the same thing. Like I was just like, I don't know. I thought I liked all the shit you guys make, and I thought you guys didn't like any of the shit we make because it's fucking lame compared to the shit you make.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, I remember it was like I grew up like pretty white. Like I think like I had a black friend like in middle school. I guess in elementary school, but then like high school, I went to public school. And that's where I started making more black friends. But
Yeah.
I'm like, I can't do like any racial humor because I'm so uneducated
Yeah.
on it. Like I think I'd
Yeah.
have to have lived in New York long enough to like understand nuances. And I'm like, anytime I do something, I'm like this is just baseline.
Yeah. Yeah. In South Carolina, I met a lot of black buddies that do comedy, and they were all into anime and Nickelodeon. And I was
Yeah.
like, holy shit, dude. I wasn't
Yeah.
into anime as much, but Nickelodeon totally.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
a lot
Well,
of these
then
cartoon
there'll be
references.
crossover where it's like you meet a black guy that, like really likes Jackass, and you're like, oh yeah, I guess people just can't be like a lot of times you're like, this is just fucking dumb brain.
Yeah. I don't know
where
why I didn't
you
assume
think-
they would. I don't know if that's bad, but I was just like, oh, cool.
No,
Well-
it's not bad.
There is
It's actually good
It's actually right to know.
to not to not be aware of it and then question it.
Yeah. Just,
Well, there's a
ask
whole
question.
YouTube page. It's a black guy like listening to rock and roll. He's like never heard before, and I don't know how much of it's real, but it's like a black guy listening to Motley Crue. He's like, oh my god, this is fucking sick. And you
But
just
that
like,
black guy probably knows he'll utilize on people who think that that's an amazing concept. Like a black guy that never heard rock and roll.
Yeah.
yeah. It's a
And then they're
fake
going to be
video.
like, oh, what's that going to be like?
You know that new sound you're looking for?
What's he going to think of our way of life?
yeah.
And then he's just like, you guys are morons.
Yeah, no, I guarantee that's what he's doing. He's like, I've
Yeah.
heard all this music before. I'm just gonna like, but it is weird too, where like some people just catch like music is strange. Where like some people will just not have heard so much shit that you've
Yeah.
heard. You're like, how do you never heard this song?
I think I'm guilty of that. I think I haven't heard many things.
Yeah.
Like growing up, I only listened to like show tunes.
That is
Yeah.
so.
I would
yeah.
never expect that because you're like a very mysterious guy.
You think so?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. I mean, growing up, I'd like basically like listened to, you know, it was like 2000, so you hear like the basic stuff like bye,
Yeah.
bye, bye and shit like that.
Yeah.
Like whatever was a classic, Britney Spears. But like, yeah, dude, I didn't listen to, like my house had no music. Just like movies.
There's
Like,
the sound of music.
just like whatever
What
movies
was
I
that thing you
had.
pulled out? The South Park musical? Was that one of the?
That came later. That
Yeah.
came like later.
Yeah.
That's like, you know.
That's definitely show tunes, though.
Totally,
It's,
yeah,
it's
yeah.
hilarious,
I love that
but it's
shit.
definitely the show
Off
tune
to
genre.
the movies
Yeah.
we will go, where we learn everything that we know. I love that shit, dude.
Yeah.
Well, I was like, for me, it was like my dad was into like very like one generation of rock, like Beatles, Stones. Didn't listen to much out of that. But my uncle was younger, so he kind of got me into like harder rock and more like 80s rock and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I like that stuff too. I got into that stuff in high school, 80s, like Slash. I know everything about Guns N' Roses.
Yeah.
Like, but that's
Interesting.
the thing. I would learn about a thing, but then I'd become obsessed with that one thing. Like I
Sure.
didn't care about other 80s rock bands when I learned about Guns N' Roses.
Well, I have a question for you guys. Do you think music, like, do you think you find out certain music? Because, like, first time I heard, like, a lot of, like, Def Leppard, I was like, this is so good. And now I'm like, this fucking sucks. And I don't know if that's because I've heard it so much or if because it did suck the whole time. You know what I mean? You're like, I'll say this. I don't enjoy AC/DC. I don't think they're not talented. But I feel like I may have just been beaten over the head so much with
Yeah.
AC/DC that I don't enjoy listening
For
to
me,
it.
it's all context dependent. Like when I heard it and what I was doing when I heard it. AC/DC, I love because we would listen to that before football games. So the mindset was like adrenaline, get hyped for a game. And whenever I think of AC/DC, I'm
Right.
like transported back to the
Totally.
locker room, like back in black.
Or Thunderstruck.
Yeah, but I wouldn't just put it on in my
Right.
AirPods. I'd be like,
I will.
I'm listening to AC/DC walking to the fucking
I will, and that's why I think I'm a fucking crazy person. Because
Yeah.
I will listen to like fucking like, I don't know, dude. I'll listen to like fucking badass music while I'm walking down the street, and then sometimes I like think I'm like, I am literally the coolest fucking guy. And then randomly I'll be like,
yeah.
and then randomly I'll be like, who the fuck am I?
Michael,
I'm
you
like,
are cool. Dude.
Yeah, and
Your
I'm like-
life's a movie.
I'm like,
bro.
I don't even. I'm scared
I like
to
to
get
think that.
tattoos. I'm like, who the fuck am I? I feel like I'm this tough guy.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm just like, swear to God, any motherfucker who steps in me, I'll fucking, I'd get my
Yeah.
fucking ass kicked. I suck at fighting.
Yeah.
But you just get in that headspace when you listen to like either rap or like hard rock.
I know it's cool to be that guy, the one who that could do that,
Yeah.
and then you learn who you are, and you're like, fuck.
Yeah. That you get.
Wait, to be able to do what?
Like, you know, to be the guy, the cool guy that I can take on anybody. Don't fuck with me.
Yeah.
Because if you fuck with me, I'll fuck with you.
Right.
But then reality kicks in. You go to the deli and you whisper if you can get a coffee, and you're like, okay, I'm not a badass, dude. Like,
And then you're like, no, were you in line
No, I'm
first?
sorry,
I'm
sorry.
so sorry. Did I cut you?
yeah, my
I,
bad. Like, you don't even want to socialize with anybody. You're like, dude, like, yeah, some badass I am, you know.
I didn't realize you were in line. I thought you were just standing. I'm so sorry, sir. You can go first.
Then you go home, you watch Straight Outta Compton, and you're like, I'm this way.
This
I'm
is so
exactly as cool as these guys, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have it too where I fantasize saying this. Like, I fantasize literally about saying, like, you do not want to fuck with me. But the truth is, anybody could. Fuck with me. Like, anybody could. Like, I don't know. I talked about this in the last episode. There was a couple, like, frat bros, which I was in a fraternity, but there was a couple, like, douchey-looking frat bros. They're being really mean to this Barker. They were like, nobody wants to come to your fucking comedy show. And I was about to walk. I was gonna get pizza first and then come say this.
They
but I-
roasted a Barker. That is pretty hilarious.
Yeah, I'll be that happened to that kid all day, and then I was gonna walk up and be like, "You're a fucking piece of shit," and I just like fantasy me just, and then I came back and they were all gone. But in my mind, I was like, they look. There's certain people that look like you could kick their ass, even if like
Yeah.
I'm not a big guy, but sometimes you look at people and you're like, oh, you just look really soft. I don't know,
Yeah.
but you don't know. Like, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? It's like I have some of the scrappiest friends that like you would never guess are fucking badasses, and then
Yeah.
some really big people that are fucking babies. Like it's
Mhm.
all over the place.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm so small that like if I ever say anything to anyone, like if a guy's bigger than me and they're like "fuck you," and I'm like "hey, fuck you," there's like a moment where they're looking around like, "Does he have a gun?"
Yeah.
Like because they can't imagine why I would have the
Yeah.
confidence.
Where does he get this?
Yeah, where's he?
Where does he get this?
Where's he getting
This
this from?
self-esteem
Does
to
he
be
like
able to-
have? Is everyone in this room his friend? Like,
Yeah.
Like,
He's
why
got
is he-
backup. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the thing too with like I don't know if it's a I feel like there's an ass whooping coming for me. It's long overdue. I haven't been in a fight in like
Have you ever? No.
oh no, I've been in fights, yeah.
Yeah.
But I feel like I'm like, what has it been like?
What kind of fights have you been in? Like I gotta fight you for my honor, or like we got caught up.
I'll break down the fights I've been in. So there was people, whatever, listeners. How about you hear the story again? How about you have a little patience? Because these guys have it. You guys are the real audience.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
I'm genuinely curious.
Do people chirp if you repeat yourself, like in the comments?
Maybe I don't know. Me and my brother got in a full fist fight one time because he kept touching my face, and I was like, "You touch my face again, I'll fucking punch you in the face." And then I did, and he beat the shit out of me in a Walgreens, and like we're knocking shit off the shelves. There was like a disabled person next to us. Who was like, "Stop, stop!"
How old were you?
I was probably like 13. He was probably like 15 or 16.
Okay.
And then like it's funny I said 15 or 16 because the age difference. He's always been the same age difference to me. It's not like he was
Yeah,
this
you-
year. It didn't change, but
Yeah.
then we walked home laughing. I fought my producer Paxton. There was this girl I was fingering in 7th grade, and I want to say that because we weren't dating and we weren't doing more than fingering. So I want to say the girl that's gonna be
That's
really
nice.
That's pretty advanced for 7th grade to finger. I didn't think I fingered a girl till like way later.
I was a very cool child. It's just gone so downhill. But
Yeah.
but I remember like the girl started like seeing another guy named I'll say his name. You can beep it, whatever. I don't really care. His name was Austin Cotton, and they were like, Austin Cotton can bench like 400 pounds. Like, Austin Cotton could do this, and I was like, shut up, and it just got annoying. And I was like, say Austin Cotton's name one more time. And he's like, Austin Cotton, and then I punched him, and then it's so funny when you punch somebody and you're like, this is every time I punch somebody in the face, I go, I'm so weak.
You
It feels-
punched a guy who could bench 400?
No. I punched my friend who was talking about the other guy. Yeah.
Ah.
And then we wrestled and it got broken up. Then I've mostly like stomped people with other people, which is not good. Like
Stomped.
as in like jumped and been hitting somebody who's
Holy
already
shit.
yeah.
What?
But
That is my nightmare, dude.
Yeah, well,
if
it
you
would-
get jumped and you're outnumbered, bro.
yeah, but it's like this.
There's no defending your honor there. You just get fucked.
These two situations were both like also like one time some guy shoved my girlfriend, so I pushed him. We were at like a VIP at a club, and then he punched me in the face and ran in the crowd. And then the guy kept hanging out at a fraternity house, had a gun. Apparently, he, like pulled a gun on some chick. So I'm like, all right, I guess we're just not gonna fight this guy
Jesus.
because he has a gun.
Holy.
And
moly.
then
It's a lot of stuff.
yeah, the stomping was so like we're at one of my friend's funerals, so we're kind of just looking to fight somebody. Like after party, we're at like a karaoke place.
A funeral after party?
Yeah.
Jesus, Michael.
I've never been to a funeral without an after party, but
Really?
oh yeah, yeah,
Interesting.
yeah.
That's
Dude,
wild.
I'm genuinely adding it up. I haven't been to a lot of funerals where I haven't seen cocaine come out afterwards. Yeah, it's.
I didn't even know, dude. I wish. I didn't even know. I didn't realize you could do that.
I ended up at a dog post dog funeral with cocaine one time. But this one was. This is what happened. There's a guy wearing like a Che Guevara. What do you call the star hat? Like the star beret, like the sort of communist kind of thing.
yeah. Revolutionary coming. I don't know.
I don't know. It's
I know
like,
what you're talking about.
look, you could be revolutionary, but you're gonna wear that at the karaoke bar. You're gonna start a revolution at the karaoke bar. You fucking douche. And I'm not like a political guy. I don't care if you're a communist or a fascist or whatever. Like I'm like
Yeah.
whatever. But I was just like, this guy's. I remember looking at the guy. I'm like, this guy's a fucking douche. And then he comes up to my black friend. He's like, "What's up, my N-word?" And he's like, "White." And we're like, "All right, just stop." And he's like, I'm not like gonna fight him over that because he's just trying to. He goes, "What's up, my N-word?" We go, "Stop doing that." He goes, "What are you guys gonna do about it?" And then one of my friends, I tried to show him we're crazy, so I took a glass bottle and I walked so far away because I was like, I don't want to fight this guy, but I want to show him we're crazy. And I tried to smash this Heineken bottle, didn't break.
Oh,
So I just looked like a
no.
giant pussy.
It just knocked on the thing.
Yeah. And then he,
Did it knock off? You were like, oh,
dude, looked like such a fucking pussy. And then my buddy tackled him, and then he's smiling this whole time. So like, this is not like we just like jumped a random guy. Like this guy was like trying to.
well, yeah, he said the N-word.
Yeah. But then,
And he's like, what are you going to do about it? That's pretty fucked up.
Yeah.
but then the problem is,
justified.
then I kicked him and I called him a faggot. So I'm like, where am I in this? I'm not a hero. But I'm like, but not because he was gay. And I was also kicking him with my friend who had 2 gay dads. And then I later was like, hey, by the way, that was like not a homophobic. I just was
Beating the fuck out of you.
and I shouldn't have. No, not to the. I was telling my friend who has 2 gay dads.
Clarifying the
Yeah.
slur.
But I would not like to. I would not. That was a bad decision. But it was just like, you don't call him an N-word, you faggot. It was like
Yeah.
such a. But it was, as I said, there was no. This guy wasn't gay, as
Yeah.
far as I know. But yeah. Look, not proud of that. Very.
But like right
actually,
after a funeral is interesting.
very ashamed
Like,
of that. Let me put it that way.
Right. This
Yeah.
all happened after a funeral, too.
Yeah.
A dog's
like
funeral?
there's the
No,
dog.
this is different. This
Okay.
is
There was a lot of anger and grief built up
Yeah,
into
yeah.
that violence.
Cocaine, I guess, was part
Yeah.
of this story.
Yeah.
That'd be the
So-
best.
Yeah. I will
And
say.
cocaine.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I don't think it's. Anyways.
You know, the
Now I'm so backtracking. I'm like, I swear to God, I like gay people. I swear to God, this is just what came out of that moment. It had nothing to do with sexuality.
Yeah.
I've been pegged.
have you guys seen the movie Neighbors?
Yeah.
Yes. A long time ago.
It's so that's a wild movie to me because they say the N-word. Like a white guy says the N-word in it 2 times.
Yeah. Ike Barinholtz. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know why he's was to do that. Like,
Well, that was
how
just the
come nobody
mid-2000s,
cares?
Though. It's like
That wasn't mid 2000s. That was like
2014.
14.
I'm googling it.
that's a cutoff, man.
Too late.
Wait, which guy
Too
said
soon?
it? Which guy said it in the
Ike
movie?
Barinholtz.
Yeah.
What an asshole! Yeah,
He
this
said
guy.
it 2 times.
This guy looks like he'd say it. What a piece of shit.
He said it joking.
What a cowardly way to say it, though. You're saying it in a movie on a crew to people only you're comfortable with, and then you put it out, and then if it bothers anyone, no one can do anything about it because you're a fucking screen.
Yeah, but like, I don't think that's cowardly. It's not like he's it's not like he's like been waiting to say the N-word, then he got the script and he's like,
That guy
today's
would not have
I mean,
the
maybe we'd be a little
balls
hard
to
on Ike
say that to
Barinholtz
a
'cause
black dude.
He didn't write it.
Yeah.
Yes, he did. It's improvised, probably.
You're making so many guesses on here.
There's no way that Seth Rogen gave him the line to say the
So it'd be
N-word
funny
2 times.
if he
I
saved
don't
his
think
N-word.
so.
I bet you he
I
I
don't
bet you he
think.
did. Well, and I think film's a different thing, and I think like
That whole movie's basically improvised anyway.
Yeah, I really don't like Ike's face though.
he's so funny.
Is he? Is he
Yeah.
a comedian? I don't want to.
He was on Mad TV. I don't know. I got weird
Yeah.
opinions on words. I've said it so many times in this podcast. So not the N word, but I'm saying I've said my complicated opinions on language, and I don't.
No, I get it.
I just don't want to repeat it because it's just like exhausted at this point. But a funny thing did happen with a gay guy this weekend. So I was at this thing dressed as a priest, and I was talking to this gay guy about how he just got married. I'm like, congratulations, that's fucking awesome, man. Like, he's like, yeah, no, me and my husband got married. I'm like, sweet. And then I'm like, yeah, it's great. I mean, marriage is between a man and a woman, but I'm like, I'm kidding. I'm dressed as a priest. It's a joke.
Yeah.
And the music's so loud. He's like, what? And I'm like, no, it's I'm joking because I'm ironically dressed as a priest. I'm not religious.
Yeah.
I don't think, and he's just missing all this because the speakers are so loud. And then he just walks away, and I'm like, I think I just thinks I think
He took it at face value that you thought it was going to.
yeah. And I'm like, damn it. But sometimes people, there's hundreds of people that will just think I'm homophobic. But it's just part of life. That's part of me think too. It's like, I don't care if somebody pegs me correctly and doesn't like that. That's one thing. But I don't like people misinterpreting who. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah,
like,
of
that's a
course.
scary people pleaser thing. Where you're like, no, I'm actually not that guy. I'm just this guy. Yeah.
Yeah.
But what is your? You seem like a guy who's pretty comfortable not caring what people think of him.
I have to be. It's just my life doesn't go that way. I have to not care what people think.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I guess so.
Yeah. I care so much.
Yeah.
Me and you.
I do and I don't.
With
not.
dominant women, me and him, same cloth. With wanting people to like us, me and you, same cloth.
Yeah. No,
I want people to like me too, but I've accepted it that's not my circumstance sometimes. And if I wait for it, I'll just be miserable. So I
Yeah.
can't.
No,
like, for my own
not
sake.
caring's right. I'm kind of exempt.
And it's better, yeah. I mean, you free yourself if you don't give a shit. They like you if you
and
do.
then the people that end up liking you when you don't care are the right people.
Plus, I don't need everyone to like me. Like, what does that mean? What does it mean everyone likes? What does that mean? Everyone likes me?
Not everybody likes.
You
Well,
have gum.
What does it mean if everyone likes you? Like, who?
You smell good.
What-
You have gum. You
Yeah,
talk-
then you
Gum?
become
yeah. You
Pedro.
always give people gum.
Come.
Always give people vapes.
Yeah, then
Like,
you
dude,
become like
who-
Pedro Pascal, where you're just like a. What even are you?
Yeah, who are you? You have no identity.
I kind of I hate Pedro Pascal, and it's because
Me too, dude.
there's no like. Oh,
There's no edge.
There was something he said recently. It was so funny. I forgot what it was. He said something like. Bullying's bad. We need to stop bullying. I was like, wow, what a take from you, sir. And
What a take.
It's just so funny to hate this guy for like no reason. He's probably a
he's
really nice
so
guy,
brave.
but yeah, I don't know.
How come do I seem like I don't care? Like you said, it's easy for me. You said.
Yeah, you seem like a guy who doesn't care. I like on stage, you seem very comfortable, and like in conversation, you seem like you're never afraid to say how you feel. Like,
Really?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Dude, that's good to know.
yeah, it's. I think it's a great quality.
Thanks.
Because you know, like there's a difference between being an asshole and just being authentic. And there's, I don't know. Another one I was talking about, not to get totally off track. I hate Billy Bob Thornton for some reason, and I don't know. By the way, I love just hating people I don't know. There's like
What
nobody.
does he do? Well, what does he stand for? Why do you hate him?
I think he stands for like fake redneck, like fake. I
Oh.
I don't know anything about his past. Maybe he does have
Like
it.
Larry the Cable Guy.
Yeah, kind of a little bit. Yeah,
He
yeah.
does kind of look like an asshole.
Let me see. I don't really know him that well.
I mean, I know who he.
can't
I
tell.
just wanted to relook at his face to see.
But you don't like him because he's fake.
But
His
I mean-
character's fake.
A little
dude,
bit.
he did bang Angelina Jolie. Like, you gotta respect that. Like,
Yeah, no, I respect that. And it's like,
Man.
by the way, all of this is just baseline. It's not like if I actually met him, I'm sure we get along. But he's on
totally.
he was in like a Verizon commercial where he's just like walking through like the woods, and he's just like,
Really bad.
he goes, people a lot more high tech than me built this great technology. I'm like, shut up, shut the fuck up. There's some video where somebody's,
Yeah.
I gotta find it. There's some video where somebody's talking about his band,
Yeah.
and they're just asking about his band. And he's like, I'm a fucking musician, man. Like he was just like trying so hard to be like this. I don't know. But maybe like, I don't know. Can you look up his past real quick? I'm sorry. I'm just like, if I
Yeah.
found out he like had like a really cool past, then maybe like there's
I
that
don't
one
know him at
actor, people are gonna hate me for getting his name, from Full Metal Jacket, that literally was, I think he was an advisor. He was a military guy who was on as an advisor to Stanley Kubrick. And Kubrick was like, no, you fucking get in and play the role. So like he's an authentic guy who like was in the military and stuff like that.
He was authentically in the military, right?
But
Like,
yeah, but then his character is like this tough, like no nonsense. But that's who he is.
Yeah.
Where did he grow up?
I don't know where he grew up. Oh, well, he was a drummer of a blues rock band called Trace Hombres.
How late was that though? Was that like
That
4
was
years ago?
2007.
Yeah. Suck my dick. It's not like he did that when he was like fucking 19.
No, he looks old here. Look at him. He's fucking. He's fucking
Yeah, oh, you fucking pussy. Yeah, that's when he's like old as shit. He's like, yeah, now I'm gonna get into blues and like,
yeah, I'm Billy Bob Thornton.
versus like I don't know. I was watching a documentary about like Glenn. I love people that get sober when they're like 9. That's so cool to me. Like Glenn Danzig, like the lead singer of the Misfits. It was like he's like, I've been stabbed, I've been shot at, I was in gangs. And he's like, I don't know. When you're like sober, when you're like 9, you're like, that's a real like
Yeah.
Benicio del Toro. Or wait, I mixed him up. Danny Trejo. That's an
Mhm.
example, dude. He was cellmates with fucking Marilyn Manson.
So,
No, Charles Manson.
so street cred, you're saying? He's got,
yeah, street cred.
Yeah, he was born in Arkansas, so
Okay.
Southern guy. But yeah, I like hating celebrities though. I'm with you.
It's
Like,
so easy.
It's not real, but
Yeah, it's not real. If he came over here, I'd be like, please, Mr. Thornton,
I
please do the
love you.
podcast.
yeah.
He'd be like, I don't even understand how these microphones work. The only thing I know how to use is my gun.
So you think he's putting on a shtick, and like
Yeah.
he's never stopping? Like it's not really who he is.
Yeah, and this is all speculation. I have
Mhm.
no evidence to
No, that's
prove
probably
this.
true. I mean, every celebrity's probably doing that to a certain degree, right? Like,
Yeah.
I don't think
like I'm
Tom.
supposed to believe Adam Sandler and Chris Rock are like best friends. Like, I don't think they hang out
I don't think that's
like
true.
a lot. You
It's
know what I
kind of a
mean?
good point. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like in the movie, like This Is the End. It's like Jonah Hill, Seth Rogen, they're all like at a party at James Franco's house. I'm like,
Yeah.
I don't think anyone's ever been to a party at James Franco's house. Like, I don't think that's actually real.
Yeah.
You know what
Yeah,
I mean?
he
Like,
is. He's been sober for like 20 years. That's an
Yeah.
example of some guy who's been
I've
sober.
actually I heard Seth Rogen say he's like, I've never been to a party at James Franco's house. So it's like,
It's all an illusion.
yeah.
Yeah.
You know who bugs me is Ryan Reynolds.
Yes.
Could you see that?
Yep.
He's a little smug.
Because this is my thing too.
I'm Ryan Reynolds. I'm always funny.
If Deadpool was a real
He is
guy,
cool.
he'd be like banging 18-year-olds. He'd be kind of a scumbag. Like you have this guy
Yeah.
who's gonna throw like a bone through somebody's neck, like a human bone. Like Deadpool 3, he takes like a guy's bones and like kills another guy with it. It's like you think that guy is gonna be like not maybe a little racist. Like he's gonna have other
Yeah.
aspects of him that are kind of like fucked up. Like he's
Yeah.
not just gonna be like, oh, you know the fuck thing about me? Sometimes they say a kind of off-color joke here and there.
Yeah.
You're like, no, you kill people.
Yeah.
You probably like, I don't know, you probably do some fucked up shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know. I don't
Just
think just
some
because
of
you
them.
kill people doesn't mean you're necessarily like
Bad.
bad or racist. I'm saying like I don't think those are related. Like having sex with young girls because you kill.
Right.
Because he seems to like get along with like that little like there's like a high school girl in the movie that like hugs him because he beats the shit out of the guy that's stalking her in the beginning of the movie.
Right, and that's
Yeah.
all. And that's all cool.
And then he dates,
And he
and then
doesn't-
and he falls in love with a girl that's like his age,
appropriate.
and he's in a pretty adult relationship.
Right.
I feel like he could manage.
But the kind of guy who's getting like joy, like he's not killing people and being like, oh, I hate killing. He like enjoys killing people. So he's got
know.
that's what I'm kind of saying. So he has some sense of sociopathy.
How cool is it in the movie though when they're about to choke out T.J. Miller and then everyone pulls out a gun to support him? 'Cause,
Yeah.
like, the whole bar is like,
Which is the opposite.
we got your back.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the opposite of what happened in real life with TJ Miller.
Right.
Nobody pulled out a gun and defended him.
Well, he's such a strange
Oh
guy.
yeah, no,
I love TJ Miller.
I like him as a character. Like as
He toured in South Carolina and we got to meet him when he came in and he was super cool to us. So,
yeah, it's his job to be super cool to you
Yeah.
after a show.
He was,
It's like
that's
that's
bullshitting.
I don't care what anyone says. Oh, I met him. He was really cool. Like, okay, great. Like that doesn't mean anything.
Yeah,
Like-
yeah. Especially to meet, especially to meet and greet. Like what does
That
he
night
do
meant a lot
there?
to me.
I know. I'm sure it did.
I don't know if you get. Getting older is realizing everybody you look up to is not what you think.
Piece of shit. Damn.
And the coolest guy is probably like the guy that drops off your Amazon packages. That's probably like the real guy that's like the nicest guy in the world.
I hate that guy.
Probably not. Not always. That's not always true too. You know, some of those guys are dicks. You know.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm saying there are good people, but like in those instances, like
No, I feel him.
it's like hard to judge a person's character based on they were nice to you as at a place where they were expected to be social and nice. It's like, oh, glad he didn't ruin his public appearance when he came out to after his show.
Well, we like hung out and drank after like all night and stuff. And
just you guys.
me and a couple people that worked at the club.
all right.
And it was I was like, he didn't have to do that. I was like, oh, DJ. Yeah.
Yes, that is a thing too. Like I met Jimmy Carr once, and he was like the sweetest guy I've ever met in the world. And I was like,
Yeah.
oh, this seems real.
I feel like he was just real social and liked to party and it was a good time. And
He did a thing, TJ Miller. He like talked about how Ryan Reynolds is a piece of shit or something.
Oh, really?
But then he no, seriously, you could find so many clips of it on YouTube. He's such a troll, TJ Miller, and he's like talking about how Ryan is a piece of shit, and then you could see on another podcast, he's like, I think people were kind of misconstruing what I was saying, like about. I mean, he's a really sweet guy.
then he walks it back.
Like he made it seem like the media. It's like you literally said with your words that Ryan Reynolds is a piece of shit and you didn't like him. And you know what I think happens? I think Ryan probably like emailed him or something. And he was probably like, hey man, I'm sorry you're going through like a hard time. Like I'm here for you. Like he probably probably didn't come at him with like a shitty attitude. And then TJ probably felt bad and he's like, oh man, I'm such a piece of shit. And now he's trying to like,
So TJ just looks all over the place.
Yeah.
I think he's insane. I think he's a little crazy.
Well,
guy.
I mean, that's like not even like.
I love him.
It's
I'll stand by
factually
him.
true. That guy's. I mean, he called a bomb threat. What was the bomb threat story? He called a bomb threat into like a train.
Yeah, but that just sounds like that to me sounds like that was happening when people were getting canceled like left and right, and they were they kept putting out stories about people to.
Yeah.
And then people got tired of that. He like it was like, oh, Harvey Cosby was bad, and then Louis like, oh okay, and then Aziz were like, wait what? And then and then TJ were like, what? Okay,
Yeah,
what?
yeah.
Like, it all became like, what are we doing now? Like,
Yeah,
what are we
yeah.
canceling people for? Because he was weird on a train station, like.
Yeah, he
Oh, I
called
didn't even know he was in trouble.
Yeah, he called like a bomb threat into a train station.
Is that a reason to cancel a career? Like,
No, well, he had a Me Too thing, but I
how
know.
are those
shit.
even connected? Like,
No, they're not. But the thing is, nobody reads any article on anything. They just see the
Headline.
yeah.
T.J. Miller punched his ex-girlfriend in college, and he posted he yelled about a bomb threat.
Yeah. I think it's kind of fun to call in bomb threats. I've never done it, but I'm like, that has to be so fun. To
Yeah.
people are going to be. I was with somebody recently who was like jokingly talking about it, like on a train kind of loud. They're like, what if there's like a bomb on this train? I'm like, I was like so
Yeah,
nervous.
even saying the word will get you in trouble.
Yeah. It's also surprising it doesn't happen more. Like, I always think there's going to be a terrorist attack on a train in
Yeah.
New York.
Did you guys do pranks when you were like in high school? I'm sure you did.
Yeah,
right?
I would always do the saran wrap under the toilet seat. So when
Yeah.
I really go pee, it splashes everywhere.
How
Why did those
cool.
impulses go away? I don't really want to do pranks anymore, but I kind of want to
Kinda
do
rude.
pranks anymore.
I
I want
but
to egg a car or something.
You do?
Yeah, it'd be fun.
Egg yours, asshole.
you got to do like a creative one, like me and my roommates will do them. So we'll scare each other sometimes. I think that's always fun because I'm like, wouldn't it be scary if I was a serial killer? But I'm just your buddy.
We used
Yeah.
to take paper towel and then wet them. You throw them on the ceiling
Oh,
in your bathroom. You ever do that? in
that's so
elementary school?
disgusting, dude.
Well, you don't it's not like you shit all over it. You just take paper and then you wet it and then you fling
I
it
know,
on
but there's
the
something to
wall.
be about the consistency that makes it gross.
I know. It became like a mushy little.
Yeah.
You just threw it up there. Just sticks.
What's like the best prank you like know of? I feel like I got to dig in my brain. I've heard some ones that I'm like, that's
I got one that's I think is pretty good. My brother did it in high school. He took a picture of the principal's car and listed it on Craigslist for $1,000 and then put the office phone number. So they just kept getting
That's
calls
so good.
about it all
That's
day.
awesome.
Yeah. And they were like, stop fucking calling.
This isn't really a prank, but like my friends and I snuck into City Field at night. That was pretty cool.
That's pretty fun.
Ooh,
Pretty cool.
Yeah.
My friend stole a key from like a guard and copied it. He went to that length.
Dude, that's wild.
And
Oh,
then-
that's cool.
And
Yeah.
we climbed a fence and hid past security lights, got inside, and then took the key and used it to drive a golf cart around.
Hell yeah, dude.
Oh,
And then
that's
we
good.
just ran after that, and we got away with it.
How long?
Pretty cool.
How long were you in the stadium for?
I
Because
think-
there's security cameras, I bet. So
Like 20 to 30 minutes. Like we
Holy-
hopped a fence, we
Dude,
snuck around.
what a rush!
I couldn't believe what
Do you
we were
still
doing.
know this guy? I want to do it.
I don't really talk to him
Probably
anymore,
in jail. Yeah.
Yeah,
But he'll copy the key and make his way out of there.
but he was super cool, man. We called him Musty.
Musty.
Did he smell weird or?
He's very gross.
Musty's got the hookup.
He was a very gross guy. So we called him Musty. That's why we called him that, because he was gross.
But he could get things.
Teachers. Oh, this is one.
It was Giovanni.
I was talking to an older person who told me they used to have a teacher. This is really fucked up. They had a teacher with a hearing aid. And so what they would do is they'd talk really quietly. So he'd think his hearing aid's not working. And then he'd turn it up. And then they start talking really loud, which is just so cruel, but kind of funny.
Oh Jesus. Yeah.
That's a good one.
Teacher ones are always good. Like there was a principal at our old school, and somebody made a whole Wikipedia page that he had an alias as like a gay stripper named the Gay Gunslinger. And Wikipedia page used to stay up for like years because
Yeah.
nobody was checking it.
Yeah.
I remember one time I like changed all the backgrounds on the school computers of like a fat hairy guy in a Speedo.
Nice.
So like when other kids would log on, that computer, it wasn't just my login. It was that computer itself would have it.
That's
And
a
then-
fun one. That's very.
Oh, and then our fucking bitch ass
Early
principal
2000s.
comes up. He's like, "You think this is funny?" And I was like, "Yes, this is fun." I was like, "Yes, this is." You're gonna look me in the face
Yes.
and say this isn't funny. This is funny. Yeah.
Dude, I used to steal. They were called commendation cards. You ever get those in elementary school?
No.
You get them in school. It's like if you do a good thing or whatever. It's like money. It becomes like money. Commendation cards. So you can use it to like get out of class or like get out of homework or
Ooh.
to like whatever. So
If you got one, you could like exchange it for value of
for,
something.
Like, exactly. Yeah. For like, and if you did, you'd get them if you did good things. Like
Got it.
If you were really smart or cool or
Yeah.
sexy or something.
Yeah.
Hey,
Just
sexy.
just some
shit,
girls
dude.
just getting all of them.
Take it, Kevin.
Yeah, all the girls got all of and you could buy candy, like you could purchase candy. So
Yeah.
my friend and I snuck into our teacher's room and like stole commendation cards, stole candy, and then like someone saw us go into the room and they were outside of the room in the hallway saying, "Who was the one that just walked in?" They were trying to figure out who walked in and they didn't know we were still in there. So we were just like hiding as they were like yelling at everyone else.
Oh, that's such a rush.
Yeah, it was super cool,
Dude.
man.
I was just remembering creepy teacher stories because we were joking about that.
Oh,
We had this one teacher, and everybody would say he's a creep. I'm like, he's not a creep. And then I remember this story of him that was such a creep. So he was drawing stick figures of students on the board, and this chick, let's say her name is Sally. It's not her name, but he just drew giant tits on her because she had big tits in like the 8th grade. And you're like, that is
Jesus,
crazy.
dude.
Yeah.
Sally. With
I wasn't
But
sure.
now we know who he's talking about in the picture.
Yeah.
How else would we know?
Right.
He couldn't just do an arrow with her
He's
name.
not an artist.
Yeah,
He's got to
exactly.
put something on there.
I have always thought
Sally
that.
with the big tits.
I always thought that, like, how complex art gets, that, like, when cave artists were drawing, they're probably like, that looks like the stick. They're like, that looks just like you. Because there's,
Yeah.
like, no point of reference. Now it's like,
Yeah.
now it's like, you're like, you look at a picture, you're like, yeah, that doesn't really look like
Yeah.
it. It gets, like, very, I don't know.
There's something to be said about that because cave artists actually end up drawing pretty like interesting looking like figures for some reason. They didn't have it in them. They didn't have like the 21st century attitude to like draw a stick figure
And
Yeah.
know
and
that
then,
what
like,
they're
put
doing
big
is abstract.
boobies. Like
Yeah.
it didn't. To them, that didn't even register as a funny. There's no cavemen paintings of that. None.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Zero. But like, how come? You know what I mean?
Well, I bet
Like-
you it's a laziness thing. I bet you they're like, that's good enough. That looks enough.
No, theirs
like
is
that guy.
better. Theirs looks like more interesting.
It does,
Yeah.
but like a stick figure, like because they did a lot of stick figures, and you see like a stick figure, and you're like,
I wonder
that's-
if they had their own version of that, like a way to draw tits that was silly, that didn't depict proper, and it wasn't
Like
just-
respectfully.
Also,
like-
I bet you tits were just so small for a while because like there was people were so malnourished. Like we outside of fake tits, we're probably getting like the juiciest tits in the world in this generation.
That's a good point.
Like obviously there were like I guess maybe in like medieval times that's when you started to get it, but like when you were talking like cave, like you did not get enough protein, carbohydrates, and fat to get like big jugs back in the day.
Do women in Africa have huge tits?
Some of them do.
I feel like some do.
Yeah, you're right. But maybe that's just because their bodies are maybe it's just like it's a perception thing. Maybe
Like they're like
so
bloated because they're so malnourished.
well, they're just so thin that in comparison to like their arms and
Yeah.
stomach, their tits look big. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think some of the cave ladies. are
National
pretty-
Geographic, yeah, you do see big tits on women that are pretty like malnourished.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think it's a new age thing.
Mm.
Yeah.
Big tits. I think
Sometimes I'm wrong. Especially when we jumped that guy, which I'm gonna say again, that was
You're still thinking about that?
that was 7 years ago. I've changed a lot as a person. Okay.
Yeah.
there was a teacher in my high school who we all thought had sex with the student. Like every year, she picked one, and we were all like, "Oh, I hope it's me."
Was
Yeah.
it verified or this just
I don't know.
rumors?
I don't know.
Yeah. And you wanted to
I
be the
still
guy?
don't know. I still don't. To this day, I don't know. I wasn't cool enough to figure it out then.
Yeah.
No
Yeah.
one's updated me with any information since.
Yeah.
You know what I wonder? So I always
I hope she's doing it.
Yeah.
I guess.
I'm sure we're all the same way. Whether you always wanted to fuck your teacher, and I wonder if, like, how often there was that teacher that you wanted to fuck that she wanted to, but she was just an adult. Like she was
Totally.
just like, because
Yeah.
I remember just like praying. I was like,
I've
God,
stayed in touch with
please.
some of them. I think we could do it now. I think. I
Yeah.
think they'd be into it.
that
Yeah.
would be fun.
That'd be awesome, dude. Imagine.
Yeah. Follow up on those.
I do.
Yeah.
Weekly
Yeah.
DM.
Yeah. She doesn't
Say,
respond.
come to the show.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah. We had like one or two that like, it's weird because they, in hindsight, they felt old to me. They felt like adults. When you're in high school, they feel like adults, but they were like probably 26 to 28
Yeah.
and just hot. Like,
Well, I talked to a
like,
teacher
Jesus.
one time who was saying like she was like I can't teach high school because like I do want to fuck the 18-year-old boys that like are there. Like she's just like I can't.
When did she say that?
She's probably like 24. This is like probably 6 years ago.
That
Oh, it was
is
a friend,
crazy,
but not
dude.
a teacher.
Not a close friend, but like this friend of a friend who we were out partying with. Like,
Gotcha.
When you put it like that, 24 to 18, that's not that much of a.
No,
It's almost
no.
like entrapment.
No. But in her mind, she's like, I'm just gonna be responsible and not
Yeah.
work with kids this age. Yeah.
24 is not old.
No.
No.
But you're expected to just be totally professional?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a lot to
Crazy request.
ask.
Crazy request.
It's a lot to ask.
Also, I have.
Can't expect these 24-year-olds to act right.
Yeah, come on. Your brain doesn't develop till you're 26. So like, come on. No, but it is a thing too with like.
Pardon them for a couple of these children that they fucked.
Pardon them for these children. I mean, come on.
18's not a child, but you know,
I mean, yeah.
still pretty young.
Yeah, well,
No,
I know teachers that are like, yeah, no, students actively try to fuck you. Like they're like they be like, hey, what's your Snapchat? Like, let's hang out outside school. Like it's like constant. Which doesn't, by the way, that doesn't you're still the adult. You still should say
Yeah.
no. It's like your job to be like, you're not like, what was I supposed to do? You know what I mean?
Yeah, you're professional. Boundaries.
Yeah. But it is a thing where like they go the other way and they're like trying to, yeah.
Yeah. One time when I was in like 4th grade, Mrs. Broxma, she invited all the boys over to her apartment to play video games and have food and stuff. And then our
Whoa.
parents picked us up at like 9 o'clock or something.
Yeah.
Do you think that's fucked up? Do you think that's inappropriate?
I think we
Boundary-wise?
know.
I've thought
we
about
know
this.
now because we had a similar thing. We had a sleepover where we all watched. It was like not a sleepover. It was like everybody went over there, had candy. We watched Shrek.
Yes, same
With-
vibe.
with two-
Teacher's house?
Yeah, teacher's house. Yeah,
Yeah.
there's 2 teachers, but they were like, I think it was a thing where like then we have more knowledge of that now, so now we like know what to look for. I don't think they were trying to do that. It's like when they
I thought it was fine at the time. I thought it was really fun. I was
yeah,
like,
and I think it is, but I think like then they just wouldn't even be thinking like, oh, people are gonna think I'm gonna fuck their kids. But now people are like, okay, now it's like, yeah, now it's like, dude, you don't like. I'm like so scared of looking like a pedophile. Somebody's like, it's my kid. I'm like, hi. I'm like, dude, keep. But
Yeah.
that makes you look more like a pedophile. You're like, don't
Yeah.
put this kid in the same room as me.
yeah.
But like even as an adult, like you should not be just for like liability reasons. Like you shouldn't typically be in a room alone with a kid. Like that's like
Totally.
I had like a tutor I remember, and he was like, "Oh yeah, the tutoring company will not let me come to your house without your parents here."
Mm.
And it's like that's a thing too, where it's like, yeah, like I had a younger sister. My dad was always like, "Yeah, you don't even hang out in the same room as like your sister's friends because it's like
Yeah.
you're just like
You're just putting yourself in a bad situation.
yeah, not like don't do it because you can't resist the temptation, but like don't do it because like anything could sound out of context or look out of context. It's like you don't even like yeah."
Yeah.
Yeah, we are at an hour.
Are we?
Exactly an hour, right at the.
Yeah, well, I mean, we could go for a little longer if we want to, but
Yeah. I'm
up
down
to
go.
you. We're ending on a pedophile note. If not,
Well,
Okay,
I
well,
don't- Mrs. Proctor
my
wasn't a
grandpa
pedophile.
died. That's all I got.
Your grandpa died. Sorry to hear that, dude.
I appreciate it. Yeah.
when? Sorry to hear that. Sorry.
Yesterday.
Oh, geez.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
Oh, dude.
Look, sometimes
you
you're
okay?
fishing for stuff. I'm
We're out of topic, grandpa.
sorry, Grandpa. We gotta shoehorn this in. No, dude, it's like a thing with like I don't know. We'll probably go for like 5 more minutes. It's a weird thing when somebody dies that old because you're like, he lived like the fucking sickest life. Like his last days were like on a condo in Marco Island, like smoking cigars and drinking vodka, like looking out on like at like a beach.
It doesn't really get better than that.
It literally
Yeah.
doesn't.
That's
no.
as best as life can get. I mean, unless a woman was sucking his cock at the same exact time.
I don't think so, but I don't know.
But that's as good as it can be. You're on a beach smoking a cigar, drinking. I mean,
Yeah.
what else can life give you?
yeah, nothing. But I think the only other thing would be like if you died the same time as your wife, because your wife's still alive. Like that's what makes it sad because you're like, ah, fuck.
Yeah.
That's what makes it. And then also like,
You're saying dying at the same time is optimal of your wife?
yeah, like holding hands, and then it's just like.
Yeah.
But I think it was a thing too, where like no matter what, you always just wish you spent more time with that person. You know what I mean? But the last time I hung out with him was great. It was kind of Shutter Islandy. I'll say this: I went down there, we grabbed vodkas together, we drank them, we talked for a little bit, and he was like, "Yep, I'll see you next time." And we both knew there was like no next time. So it was like, have you seen the end of Shutter Island?
Yeah.
I have not.
Where they're like, "Yep, I'll
Remind me of the line.
they're just like they're about to put this guy down and like give him a lobotomy, and
Uh-huh.
he's just like, "Yep, oh, everything's great. I'll see you tomorrow," and then they walk with it.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, so it just felt kind of like that when I closed the door, and I was like, "Wow!" I closed the door knowing I cried, but I was like, "That is the last time I'll see that guy's face." You know, that was.
Did you
weird.
guys talk about anything serious the last time you talked about like
No. I wasn't like, "What's
here's
dying
what
like?"
life-
Yeah, what's it like dying? Part of me should have. I was trying to get him on the pod. He wouldn't do it, but then like, he apparently, my mom's like, and my dad were like, "You got to really like ask him to do it," because like the dude lived a fascinating life. He was like played for like the Brooklyn Dodgers, was like a boxer.
What? Holy
He's like-
shit, that's so cool.
Yeah, he was like the faciest guy in his old person community. It's like Marco Island's. It's not an old person community, but just old people move there.
Uh-huh.
So he's like that guy where he goes out to the bars and they're like, "Jack," like he owned a bar. So they're like, "Ah, you owe me $20," like just that kind of like
Yeah.
thing. But yeah, I don't know. No matter what, it's so funny too because like no matter what, you're just like, yeah, I wish. But you can't physically spend time with everybody because then you would be spending less time with other people.
Yeah.
So like if I spent every weekend hanging out with my grandpa, I would spend less time with you guys.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you don't beat yourself up for the not spending the time.
I do a little bit.
Yeah.
I definitely do feel like no matter what, I'm a guilty feeling person, so I will
Yeah.
feel guilty about like literally fucking anything.
There's only so much time in the day though. Like you said, it is I mean,
Yeah. Also, old people are hard to talk to on the phone. Like I would
Yeah.
like talk to them, and then both of them would be like, "All right, all right, yeah, see you later." You're like, "Yeah, we don't have a lot to talk about." But I was thinking about it. I was like, if me and this guy were the same age, we'd get along so well. But we're not, so it's sometimes hard to like it's probably hard for them. It's probably hard for an old person to like connect to a young person because you're like maybe you want to give advice here and there, but sometimes you're just like, we got nothing in common, dude. I don't know.
Yeah. How old was he?
94.
Woo.
Yeah, full life.
That's a good life.
Yeah.
94.
Yeah. Well, that's why it was weird. Like I cried yesterday, but then you compartmentalize things. Then you just like you got a lot going on in your day, and you're like, oh, I definitely haven't processed this at all. So it's weird that I'm talking about it. But I was also like, let's, I don't know. Sometimes you're just like, you just want to get the thing out there that you're thinking about. Yeah.
My grandpa's 85. I need to call him more.
Yeah, call him more, dude.
Dude, they're great. I mean, they like lucid. He was like a sales guy his whole career, so he's very personable. Like,
Try to sell him something.
I gotta sell him on something.
Tell him, hey, how do you like it?
How do you like being badgered about something?
Yeah.
Call him today.
Call him. Fuck. It's always
Put him on the horn.
Right now.
Right now. Call your grandpa.
No, dude. There's a whole other.
Call him and say, listen,
There's
if anyone
like,
fucks with you, I'll break their legs.
Yeah.
Tell him that. See what he feels. Probably make him feel good.
yeah.
Don't do it.
He'd be mad if I said fuck. He's a Christian.
really?
He's a Christian man.
Oh, really?
Yeah, big Bible study guy. And to be honest, yeah, this is a whole other thing we can't talk about. But yeah, our relationship has been like boop since comedy. Like we used to talk all the time, but now he's like he knows it's not as Christian, so he doesn't call as much.
Oh, that sucks. Because
Yeah.
my grandpa was, I think, religious. Maybe he's an Irish guy from Boston, but he like
Fuck him.
Mine or
Never
David's?
mind. Don't call
Yeah,
him.
don't call your fucking grandpa.
Don't call that Christian nerd. But I remember a good memory. I will say a good memory. We took him to go see like what was that the night before that Seth Rogen movie
Yeah.
Which one?
where it's like a Christmas Seth Rogen movie
Oh,
where
yeah, I know that one, yeah.
and he fucking loved it and it was like dirty and they're doing
Yeah.
drugs and I was like, oh, this is a cool old guy because like he loved it. He was like
Yeah.
laughing. He's like, that shit was fucking hilarious. And I'm like, that's
Yeah.
cool that he's not like these younger movies. There's too much bad language.
Yeah.
Like he was like he just got. I think Boston people get cursing and like
Yeah.
ruggedness. Like I
You
think
said
they're
your
not-
grandpa's from Boston?
Yeah.
Hell yeah, dude. Yeah, sure. I get it.
Yeah, I have a weird time relating to those old people. Like I did a gig at a VA hall like a couple months ago,
Uh-huh.
and it was like half of them were like sailor like guys that like probably fucked a bunch of ladyboys in Thailand. Like I only say that because the guy stood up and was like, I fucked ladyboys in Thailand.
Mhm.
But then the other one was were these fucking uptight fucking bitch. Dude, this guy was just like, my buddy was on stage. And he's like, that's it. He's like, he was gonna say something. He was like, oh, so like wound tight. And you're like, dude, how have you like been to war and then like somebody cursing like bothers? Like I don't get it. I don't know.
Yeah.
My dad's very anti-cursing. It's a thing we like butt heads on all the time.
Catholic? Strict Catholic?
No, but like it's just weird. He just grew up in like I think he grew up in an area where cursing was like not like, and it's so weird to me. I'm like, dude, this is just somebody talking. I don't know why it bothers you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, unless
It's a lot for some people.
but I'm
Yeah,
like,
words
why?
Appropriate.
Because words affect people, I suppose.
It's just shocking if you never hear it, probably too. It's like, whoa.
Yeah.
But
I think also like to see your son have like the biggest fucking potty mouth is like you're
yeah.
probably like I raised this kid and now he's just talking about
I
fucking getting
failed.
pissed on. Yeah. You know what I mean? You're like, yeah, that's what it is. So it's like I don't know, but I don't feel any shame over it because like I just
Curse words.
I don't believe in like the whole. I don't know. I think your intention is more about what matters, unless like I don't know. It's like I've never been around somebody and had them like, oh, don't get me wrong, like I get uncomfortable when like racist people say the N word and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But
I get it. I get it if he was upset. If you were like "fuck you," that's like a direct
At you.
insult. But if
Yeah.
you just say like, "I was at this fucking place," and then he's like, "Hey," that's like.
But you know what he
Yeah.
has
It's a
said,
little
though?
unreasonable. It's like
He has
whatever.
said certain people cursing doesn't bother him because it
Mm-hmm.
seems really natural. But when some people who it doesn't seem natural, it bothers him.
Oh, I get that.
Yeah, it kinda makes sense, yeah.
Yeah, because he can feel that their intention is not pure. They're not.
Yep.
They're trying to come up. That's reasonable.
Yeah.
Actually.
Yeah, that actually does make sense. Yeah,
Mhm.
but also some people just like
Like some people are like, "Can I say the N word?" It's like I don't know. Can you? Like,
yeah.
Can you? Like, what happens if you do it? Can you handle what happens to you? Like, what? Can you? Like, it's really not on us. You know, like we're
Yeah.
gonna respond the way we feel like is appropriate but then you do you, man. Let's see if you can handle the repercussions of
Yeah,
saying
Yeah,
it.
I've always said that word's like skateboarding, where it's like if you can land the trick, you can land the trick, but if you can't, you can't. And
Saying the N-word's like skateboarding.
as a non-black person, yeah, like dude, fat.
Well,
Joe-
there is something because some people can say it and some people can't.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Guy cannot.
Right.
Like
I think I've
I-
jokingly soft dated and been funny like once, and then every other time it's like everybody's uncomfortable and it's not
Yeah.
even remotely.
And then
But
if you
dude-
try to say it, you'll hurt
but
yourself.
dude, like for some reason,
Yeah.
like I don't know, like Louis said it, and politics aside, like he said it, and nobody was like upset, and he didn't just say it like once. Like clearly, he had to have been saying
Still
it.
said it on a podcast like a year ago.
Wait, who
Right.
said it?
Louis, like,
Oh, yeah.
dude, he said it to Patrice O'Neal's face on a podcast.
That's the
to his
funniest clip
face.
ever,
Yeah, yeah.
dude.
So,
So if you really don't know, look up the origin of the N word.
right,
I'm
right,
not gonna say,
You know,
I'm not gonna say the punchline.
right.
I just look up Louis C.K. Patrice origin of the N word. But you know what it is with him? It's like he has no hesitation.
Right.
So
People can feel it that when he says it, there's no hate behind it.
Yeah. Right.
I think that's why people accept it globally. Like they even if they don't know why they accept it, they did accept it. Like he
yeah,
said it so many times and nobody.
yeah.
And if they did give him a problem, it didn't stop him from doing it more
yeah,
ever. Like clearly. So like,
No
yeah, like,
hesitation, no guilt, no
so I think
self-consciousness,
that's what your dad has. That same like he can't even really tell you why, but that feeling, you know, there's a feeling.
Well, I
behind
think there's
it.
two things. I think there's somebody saying like a slur, like in that way that they're bigoted, like they have something against that group. But then there's also somebody just uncomfortably saying the slur, and that's actually also uncomfortable. I saw a play one time, and a white guy was saying the N word, and it was more uncomfortable than if he was racist because he was uncomfortable. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
You're like,
yeah.
oh, this is now
Yeah,
a guy playing a guy, and it's so uncomfortable.
yeah.
Yeah.
Got to commit.
You got to commit.
Yeah.
But that's
Commit to what, David?
Saying the. You got to commit. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll just leave it there.
it's so way too. This topic every single week the N word comes up on this podcast,
Yeah.
Really?
and
pretty
I
good.
do not have a lot of black guests.
Aw,
Oh.
Not intentionally. I literally hit up who could do the podcast. So I hit up like I saw you on what was it like 3 nights ago, and I was like, oh,
Yes.
I've never had Dean on. I'd love to have Dean.
was
on.
it 3 nights ago? Or was it 2
Yeah.
nights ago?
It was like 2 nights ago. Yeah, I was like, I'd
Sunday.
fucking love to have Dean on, and so I was like, yeah. So, but sometimes I'm just hitting up.
I've
whoever-
wanted to do it for a very long time. This podcast,
Mhm.
Really?
yeah, for years.
Are you serious?
Yes.
That means the fucking world.
Really?
Yeah, dude, that's awesome.
Really?
I would have had you on for
Sure.
years. Yeah.
Well, there was definitely like many episodes. I was like, yeah.
Oh, you're listening to it. You're like, I wouldn't have fucking. You should have said this joke.
Yeah, I was like, I wish I was there. You know
Dang.
what I mean?
Oh, that's fucking great to hear.
Yeah, dude.
Where could they find you guys? I do appreciate that a ton. Where can they find you guys online?
Instagram.
Yeah, Instagram for me too. I'm
Yeah.
basically Dean David 95,
Yep.
and I run a comedy show every Tuesday night in Brooklyn called Aggressively Chill Comedy at Gold Sounds Bar, which is going to be tonight. Oh my god! Oh
Tonight.
shoot! Oh yeah. Okay. Oh boy.
Yeah, we'll wrap.
You doing good on time? Yeah.
No, I'm cool. Yeah, it's almost 7.
Yeah, dude.
I gotta get to the show.
Yeah.
It's a very fun show, and I get there early to set up. So yeah, it's very fun.
Hell yeah. Yeah. And I'm David Bakker 7 on Instagram, 2Ks. So follow me there. And yeah.
Surprised it's not 3Ks.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Just
David's
do.
racist and
I'm just
homophobic.
joking. I'm just joking. I'm sorry.
I'm none of those things.
But yeah, dude, thanks for having us, man.
Thanks for coming.